I want you to imagine that it's the distant future. You've just won an all expenses paid free vacation. This vacation is not a vacation to a specific place, exactly. It's not a vacation to the Bahamas. It's not a vacation to Bermuda. It's not even a vacation outside of Orlando. Instead, this is a vacation in the experience machine. Now, the experience machine is a piece of futuristic technology that, when you plug into it, can give you any experience or any series of experiences you can possibly imagine. Now, by plug in, what I mean is that there's a kind of pod. So, if you've seen The Matrix, it's a little bit like that, where you get into the pod, and then there's a device that plugs into the back of your head, and there's a supercomputer that shoots electrical signals into your brain via this plug and stimulates your neurons in such a way as to cause any experience or series of experiences you can imagine. Crucially, these experiences are incredibly vivid. Down to the last detail, they feel, taste, um, look, they sound just like the real thing. You from the inside won't be able to tell the difference. So, there are things that you may have wanted to experience in your life that you either don't know if you'll ever get to or think probably I won't get to experience. Perhaps you've always wanted to experience the London Philharmonic performing a thundering rendition of Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. You hear the orchestra tuning its instruments, and then the lights begin to dim, and there's a hush that falls over the audience. They know what's about to happen. And then in the darkness, you hear these first few thundering notes from the famous Beethoven's Fifth, and you're just sort of overcome with the music. Now, you can have that experience in the experience machine if you want to. If classical music's not your thing, you could have the experience of winning an Olympic competition. You could be an Olympic athlete for a day and win a gold medal. Crucially, you don't just get to design a particular one-off experience like that. You get to actually design the experience of an entire life if you accept this offer. So you will have a kind of designer life of your own that you'll start to finish be with a team of scientists and storyboard people, maybe some philosophers if you want, maybe your friends and family. You'll get together for a couple of weeks before you go in, and you'll plan out your perfect life, start to finish, from whatever age you are now until whatever age your body sort of naturally dies in the pod, let's say age 80. If you wanted, for example, when I was a kid, I wanted to be an archaeologist for some reason. I think I saw Indiana Jones. Maybe you wanted to be an astronaut, and now you're like, well, I've got asthma, and that's probably never going to happen for me. You can live the life of one of the first astronauts to, I don't know, colonize Mars if you want to. Crucially, you'll also get to just be really sure that experience won't be as dangerous as it would be in real life. Now, it'll feel from the inside as if it really is dangerous. But in reality, you won't, of course, be on Mars. You'll be floating in goo in a pod with this set of simulated experiences playing like a movie on the inside. My question for you that I want you to now go to the discussion board and give an answer to, this is the Introduce Yourself discussion board, is this. Do you take this offer? Do you plug in yes or no? And crucially, try to say why. If you say yes, this sounds great, I'll take it. Tell me why and tell others why. And if you say no, I don't want to do this, try to articulate your reasons why. Now, just a couple more rules to constrain what kinds of answers you can give. the first thing to note is that if you're leaning toward no, your reason shouldn't be I'm worried that it won't work the way that it's been set up. Let's just stipulate for purposes of the thought experiment that this is guaranteed to work the way it's supposed to. You don't have any practical worries that the machinery is going to like collapse or stop working 10 years in or something like that. The three most important rules to keep in mind are, number one, as I mentioned earlier, from the inside, it will feel just like real life. So what this means is that you will not be able to tell the difference. You won't know you're in an experience machine. So you have you should have no concern that like, oh, I'm worried that I'm going to miss my family on the outside. You won't remember that you have a family on the outside. In effect, before you go in, your memories will be wiped, it'll be a blank slate, and you'll get the designer lifestyle that you've programmed for yourself. If you're worried, well, I don't like the idea of my memories going away, they'll store them sort of offline for you, just in case. The second rule that's really important is that no one goes in there with you. So you might be like, well, can I bring my boyfriend? Can I bring my girlfriend? No, absolutely not. No one is going in there with you. It's just you. At most, what you can do is program a perfect simulation of somebody on the outside. So if your boyfriend is wonderful and you love him, but he's just got this annoying thing, you could program a version of your boyfriend that has all of the good qualities minus that annoying thing. Crucially, once you're inside, you'll think it's him, but it won't really be. He'll be on the outside missing you, is the idea. The third and final rule is this. Once you plug in, you will be in for the rest of your life. So there's no plugging in for a day and then being like, I want out. No, if you do this, you've got to commit. You'll be in there for the rest of your life. Again, you won't know that you're in an experience machine. It'll feel real. What happens when your body eventually dies? Well, we can imagine that the programmers will give you a simulated death. And again, you can choose what sort of death. If you want to go out in some crazy violent way, go for it. Most people, I expect, would choose a sort of peaceful and painless death. If your body on the outside is dying in some horrible way, the programmers will put a block on the pain. You won't feel the pain. And instead, from the inside, it'll feel like you've just drifted off into your sleep in old age. So please go to the discussion forum, answer the following three questions. One, introduce yourself. So what's your name? And then second, what year are you? And then third, say a little bit about whether or not you would plug in yes, no, and why. Once you've done that, the rest of this video will unlock and we'll talk a little bit on the other side about some possible reasons for and against plugging in.